How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. As always, if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. It helps out, means a ton. You guys get plenty of fun stuff. So, with this being said, we're coming up near the end of Onigashima. Wano has been already the longest arc in history of One Piece. Onigashima's been going on for a minute. We're coming down to the end game. At least I would assume we have to be. We can all pretty much assume that Luffy's probably going to get the final shot on Kaido, be the one to ultimately end up defeating him in the end. I mean, this is One Piece. Luffy is our main character. We have a lot of evidence that shows that this is probably the route we're going to go in the end. One thing I want to say before this ends up happening is even when that happens, Luffy still is not ready to go and give Shanks the hat back. If you ask me, Luffy needs to be on equal terms with Shanks to give him that hat back. Granted, Shanks, even at that point, is probably gonna be like, no, Luffy, just keep the hat. It's better on you anyway. Like, Luffy's not gonna not have the hat. Like, he's gonna end up keeping it. But, with that aside, even if Luffy wins, let me ask one question. What happens if a Yonko's crew rolls up on the Straw Hats out of nowhere? Now, I'm not talking about the Straw Hats with the 9 red scabbards, with Marco, with thousands of samurai. What happens when the Straw Hat crew is sailing around by itself and the whole Big Mom pirates roll up all at once? It's the Big Mom crew versus the Straw Hat crew. No outside alliances, nothing like that. Straw Hat crew's still getting wiped. Maybe if we add Yamato in there after Wano, maybe we're stacking up better. But still, Luffy has not 1v1'd Kaido. He's not shown the ability to 1v1 Kaido. Now, yeah, he 1v1 Kaido for a little bit on top of Onigashima, but one he lost. Granted, it's just round 1. We all know how this goes. But keep in mind, that was after Kaido dealt with a 9v1. Granted, it was the Scabbards. It didn't seem like it was that terribly difficult for Kaido to deal with. Not that it was just a cakewalk, but not high diff. Then Kaido went through a 2v5. Granted, it was 2 Yonko versus 5 other people, but the 5 other people were are pretty high up there. So yeah, and now Kaido's also been dealing with the 1v1 against Luffy, and then a 1v1 against Yamato. And now we have Yamato, Luffy, and Momo all up on the rooftop. This is not Luffy 1v1ing a Yonko. Luffy still has a step or two to go before we can roll up on Shanks and be like, yeah, the 11 of us, if we're going to take Yamato with us, we can take on the strongest 11 of you. Yeah, no problem. Before we can do that, a little bit more growth is required, because that is going to require Luffy to step to Shanks 1v1 as an equal on even footing. He's not there yet. He is not Shanks level yet. Not even, well, okay, he's getting there. I was about to say not even close. I'm about to start disrespecting Luffy. Not going to do that. I'm going to keep it honest with it. If things were reversed at Onigashima and Luffy had to 1v1 Kaido on his own, not a chance. Even at the end, if you give both of them that magical serum, healing whatever that Zoro got, and they 1v1, say you gave that to him right now, and everybody else left the rooftop. I don't think Luffy's 1v1ing Kaido on top of the rooftop. I'm just saying. He needs to get to that point where he can at least stalemate another Yonko 1v1. That is the goal that Luffy needs to be at least in my opinion, before he can fully stand next to Shanks as a equal and truly be considered a Yonko. I feel like that just needs to happen before we reach King of the Pirates, before we reach that moment with him and Shanks. I feel like that's just the last requirement, and I don't feel like he's there yet. But either way, this is kind of subjective at the end of the day. Let me know if you think Luffy is actually ready to go give Shanks the hat back. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. But yeah, do the whole moment of reuniting. Tell me if you think he's ready or not. I want to see what you guys think. And with that being said, I'll see you guys next time. I'm out.